So just a couple of tips when working the well bar that'll help you. At the end of every session, you want to make sure that you've emptied the droppers out because the essential oils are volatile and they evaporate and they'll start sucking up into the rubber and they'll make the rubber squishy, and you don't want that to happen. So at the end of the session, just make sure you've emptied each dropper, close them up tight for all of the essential oils, and that will help keep the droppers lasting longer time. But we also give you an extra bag of those droppers, so if one does feel a little bit squishy, then replace it right away. You don't have to replace all 21. Different essential oils are more volatile than others, so you'll just notice that some might do that more frequently. But you'll have the extra droppers on hand. Another tip I wanted to tell you about is when you're doing the aroma bead bracelets, you want to hold your bracelet so that you've got your fingers right next to it. Can you see that? You might want to come in a little closer. So you hold it like this instead of just hanging the bracelet like that, because when you do put the drops on, you can catch the extra oil right there, and then you catch that oil and you roll it on like that, and it makes it a little bit easier, so you're catching the extra oil. So that's a good thing to know about. The other thing I would just say is regarding the questions that guests will ask. Like, for example, they'll say with the chakra gemstone oil, so how do I use it? So the chakra gemstone oil has a dropper on it. It's an organic golden jojoba, and you place it on your pulse points, but also on the energy center that you're working on. So for example, with the heart chakra, you would apply a few drops to the heart center, and you would use it before meditation or yoga, or before you go to bed at night, or if you're listening to a guided visualization, something like that. So the chakra anointing oils go on the pulse points and on that energy center. Okay, then people ask, well, how do I use the Oneness Intention blend or the Ayurveda dosha balancing? And with this, you're using it, first of all, it's a 92% certified organic plant-based oil. So people will say, well, what is the oil? And yes, if you can remember and you study that more, it's high oleic organic sunflower and safflower and apricot kernel oil and a touch of sesame oil. But easy to say, 92% certified organic plant-based oils. Beautiful. It's what we use professionally for massage, but it's a beautiful body oil for conditioning the skin and feeding the skin. And they'll say, well, how do I use it? So basically what we're saying is you're going to use it for self-massage after you bathe or shower, or you can take it to your massage therapist and ask them to use it for your massage. You could take a couple of capfuls and put it in your bath water. Or we also have unscented salts in jars. They can pour their custom blend into their salts, mix the two together, and they have their own scrub. And we do have unscented lotion available in small bottles. We don't say pour the whole thing into the lotion, but all you have to do is pump out a little bit of your lotion, pour a little bit of your custom blend, and now you have a custom application after you bathe or shower.